Welcome to the General Motors Proving Ground. I'm Greg Migliore. Today we're going to test drive General Motors' latest pickup truck. It's electric. It's got 3 motors. It's got the Ultium battery pack. I'm pretty excited. Let's go for a drive.
A short demo for a little 11% grade hill. So if you come down on the shift knob 1, you'll go into low.
Okay.
And
okay.
So what we talked about was we have the 1 pedal drive,
okay,
or the regen system.
Yeah.
It helps give you the ability to just stop the vehicle instantly. You also have the paddle, I should say, on the left where your fingers are, yep, to help you with decel.
Okay.
So as you go up and over, you'll see we have the camera system,
okay,
underbody cameras. Now you can kind of guide your way. If you had a spotter, you can actually use the screen because we wouldn't be able to see a spotter with the height of the vehicle. So you can see where you are.
Under the car?
Under the car.
Wow.
Yeah, those are actual live cameras. But you can pick whichever one you want. But this gives you a good view of where you're headed, given the fact that we're pointed to the sky.
Okay.
So if you want to creep up over the crest,
okay,
and as you get right over, just take your foot off,
okay,
and you'll see that in low, it will stop you. You
okay,
can use the paddle to get you a little bit more decel quicker.
Okay, so let off the throttle and just kind of roll down, and it'll
yep,
decel for me. Okay.
Yeah. So this is going to show the rear steer capability. So we're going to go through these cones and take this turning circle that they've made outlining cones.
Okay.
But you can take it slow just so we can demo the use of the cameras in the scenario that you might. Let's actually go this way. Here's your front, sides, and your rear. So we can use these to kind of guide you through and so you don't hit the cone. So go ahead and enter through the 2 cones here, and then do a turning circle to your left. Make a circle here. You see the tire tracks?
Yeah.
We're going to do a turning circle here. Go through these cones straight.
Go through straight.
And the one that's tilted to the right, that's where you can start your turn and do the circle.
Okay.
But you can use the cones if you like, the cameras if you like, to try not to hit the cones. Just give it a full lock turning circle. This is one of the benefits of the rear steer.
Wow.
Which you could never do this in a solid rear axle.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty zippy.
And then straight on, and then stop here.
Okay.
We're going to serpentine through this cone set.
Okay.
Left and right, and just work your way through.
Slalom through there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just again, you see the benefits of the rear steer. You see how this would be really beneficial in parking lots and
yeah. Really helps you with your corners.
We're going to go into crab walk mode.
Cool.
When we sell customer vehicles in production, this will work in drive, but in our test vehicles, it's parked just for safety reasons.
Okay.
So if you hold this button down, the 9 o'clock position, just hold that button down. You'll see this. Just keep it held down. You'll see the screen take over, and it's going to put you into crab walk mode.
Oh, very
this will loop around, click to tell you that you're in crab walk. You'll get a verification on your cluster.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, now you're good, and you'll get a confirmation. So now, if you put it in drive, give it some steering, left, and then just go left and right all the way down this straight road here.
Okay.
So now you're getting up to 10 degrees of steering, but yet the body's facing forward.
Oh, I see. This is kind of wild. Okay.
So if you steer over 10 degrees in the front, you will take over your front steering input. So you will kind of get the vehicle sideways. It gets a little fun that way, but you can play with it and learn how to use it for off-roading. You'll learn how to use it for whatever scenario you're in.
Okay.
But this, like Aaron said, the party trick, you just want to crab walk left and right. You just stay within 10 degrees and the body will stay straight. But you can play around with it.
Okay.
It's kind of an interesting feeling.
This is the first time I've ever driven diagonally, so it's pretty wild.
Somebody said it's like a pontoon.
Yes, that's right. I feel like I'm boating.
We found that especially at an odd angle grade, especially with like a gravel hill. If you're sliding down, you could get yourself really in a situation where in a solid rear axle, you'll have to worm gear your way up a hill, or you could slide the back end around and cause damage with a rock or a tree or whatever. This allows you to just navigate up the hill without moving the body position. We're gonna do some rock crawling.
Cool. Okay.
So after you line yourself up,
Let's do it this way.
you find that if you stay toward the left,
Okay.
you'll be able to scale this easily. So we'll put it in low, just so you see that you've got the one pedal drive ability. And I'm gonna turn on some cameras for you. And we'll use the underbody, which defaults to in terrain mode. So you got the overhead to line your cones up, but you have the underbody, so you can plant your tires wherever you want. If you want to look at your rear tires, you hit that again and you'll see the rear tires, so you can plant those wherever you want to.
Right on the rock.
Okay, so we don't have a spotter today because you don't need it with the cameras.
Okay. All
So
right.
you're okay.
Let's creep on up. We'll put that Under Armour to use here. And
Yeah.
away we go.
You see how you can see where you're going. It's all right.
Come on down. Cool. All right.
We're gonna go to the right.
Crunched over some rocks. All right.
I didn't hear any damage even.
Yeah.
Pretty good. They actually did that pretty cleanly. We're gonna have fun with 1,000 horsepower. So this is we're gonna do watts to freedom.
Okay.
So watts to freedom is very simple. You can do it while you're in drive.
Okay.
Similar to what you did with crab walk mode, we're just gonna hit this button 2 times.
It's Friday.
And you'll hear there's the increasing bass. You have to acknowledge it.
Got it.
Kind of like a line lock.
Right.
See the vehicle lowering.
Okay.
And you're getting the nice display telling you that it's preparing.
Got it. Okay.
You can feel the vehicle getting lower. Brake harder, full brake pedal.
Okay.
Get you that prepared.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah. Good.
Number 60. That's why I asked.
Yeah. So it's about 3 seconds there.
I had a little bit of tire slip. It's probably about 3.4, 3.5.
Okay.
I had to guess.
No, that felt quick. Not disputing it.
But there's definitely 3 in it. That's for sure. We verified that.
Right on. Okay.
So, but once you're in watts to freedom mode, you can just do them over and over and over again. So you do the same thing.
Get on the brakes.
Get on the brake fully. Get on the pedal fully, throttle pedal fully, and then go. We might have a little bit of mud on our tires,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
That's my fault.
It's not a fault. So once you do the watts to freedom, you've unlocked the full 1,000 horsepower. We bring down the horsepower in some of the other modes. We have a mode called adrenaline mode, which it's about 830 horsepower. It cuts it down because not everybody knows how to control that kind of power. So we want to make sure you purposely go into watts to freedom. But once we're in it, we've got 1,000 horsepower. You can drive around like this. You know, being the lowest ride height, you are going to get a little bit more road input. You know, the damping's not going to be quite as good. You might not like it. I personally think it's kind of fun. You get the low rider look on the vehicle, and you got all the power at your disposal.
The Hummer EV is a dramatic step forward for GM. It has impressive design and off-road prowess. Its performance figures are jaw-dropping. This pickup truck is meant for a new kind of buyer who demands luxury, capability, and wants it to be electric. The Hummer truck faces off against the Ford F-150 Lightning, Rivian R1T, and the Tesla Cybertruck. Let the supertruck wars begin.